Good evening, Gooners, and welcome to the North London Derby special with your guest host. I'm Luke from Feed the Goat. Please like, subscribe, check out all our videos. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. There's only one way to do it, and that's the Arsenal way. I'm here to referee this video because we've got our usual Arsenal way pundits, also joined by their Spurs rivals. Welcome to the show, everyone. Let's kick off. Never a foul. We've been doing a combined Arsenal and Tottenham 11 over the last few days. Let's reveal those results voted for by all our Never a Foul contributors. We'll get the 11 on the screen, read it out, and then I'll let each side have their say.
Yeah, your intro is cold, you know. The Arsenal intro is cold. I can't lie.
Bruv, this is what we do, bruv. Everything fancy.
You didn't make it, bro. You didn't make
everything. Yeah, we did, bruv. Man made that, bruv.
Nah.
Get me?
Stop
What, bruv?
gassing, bruv?
All right. You wait, bruv. You
Let's
wait.
see
No
who's
suits
team
made that.
See, bruv.
Okay, so
Don't
let's
worry
get the
Let's get these
11 on the screen.
Let's get these up.
I feel to just call VAR right now, bruv. I just feel to just call it, bruv.
Yeah,
Ah, here we go.
Free
There we go,
Arsenal
so we got-
players. See that
Oh,
one?
got Leno,
I'm happy
Aurier.
with this. I'm happy with this.
Regulon, yeah, my guy Regulon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aurier.
So let's get the
Let's go player by player, starting from the bottom.
All right, so
Go on, let's go.
Leno, I think that's a shoo-in, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, Lloris won the World Cup and all that, but you done know that he's in decline, bruv, and don't ever try to pretend that
Bruv,
he ain't
look
in
what
decline,
your
bruv.
goalkeeper's done in the last 2 games.
Yeah, you know what?
What two games, bruv? Don't worry about that, bruv.
Game and the Burnley game, bruv.
Don't worry about that, bruv. Don't worry
No, if I'm
about
being
that.
honest,
Get me?
Ash
Shot
Darren, if
stopper.
I'm
He's a
being
way
honest,
better shot stopper, bruv. Come on, don't lie.
I was saying before this,
not.
I was saying before this, if there's one man that I didn't really mind being in there, it's Leno over Lloris. That one I ain't gonna fight for Lloris. I ain't really gonna fight for him. I can't lie.
Nah.
See what I'm
I think
saying?
it's a
You
close
man,
call, isn't it?
You
what
know
are you
what,
man
yeah?
honestly acting like Lloris is the guy? Like honestly, like
Oh,
I don't
swear.
like him.
Yeah,
I don't like him.
Leno.
I don't like
they're
him.
both good shot stoppers, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Oh,
Lloris is
they
a
both
better
got
shot
mistakes
stopper
in
than
it.
Leno. Yeah.
No,
both-
he isn't. No,
yeah,
he isn't.
mistakes.
He's got better distribution than Leno.
Who,
He's not a better
Lloris?
shot stopper than Leno.
Lloris.
Distribution.
Hugo
Yeah,
Lloris.
bruv.
Well, we couldn't distribute 8 balls, bro.
Hugo Lloris. No.
I think it's a close call, isn't it?
Bruv,
Between the two.
I don't think you guys have seen my man's distribution still. Leno can't distribute that, bro.
No, I saw that the other day.
But let's
Like,
move on to the back four.
Bruv,
Let's move on to the back four.
Leno is a liability on the ball, bruv. Do you know what? The back four, I completely agree with that. I can't.
Yeah,
Never.
That's what I voted for. As well.
Regulon over Tierney. Let's talk about that.
Nah.
Crazy.
Let's
Come
talk
on,
about that because
Come on.
listen,
Come on.
you honestly,
It's not even a
cannot
come
tell
on
me-
thing, bruv.
Come
Yeah,
on.
no,
So
listen,
let's hear the Arsenal side of this then for the back four. Let's go to the Arsenal boys first.
Go on, right. Talk out the things,
You
bruv.
man are on.
This is what I'm saying. I think, well, there's no thinking about it. I'm with Mazza. Tierney's got to be in there.
Based on what? Based on what? A tucked in shirt.
Oh, what?
Nah, bruv. You show. If I'll show you tech, yeah, that Tierney's done, and you show me a show reel of what Regulon.
Bro,
I can
it's
show
not
you like
about
6
tech,
assists
bro.
for Regulon. I can show you Tierney falling over the ball.
Bruv, it's not about
I can show. What do you mean it's not about? I can show you Tierney single-handedly bringing man back in important games, bruv. That's what I can show you, bruv.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
saying Tierney-
Scoring important goals, bruv.
Regular. Nah, you can't, bruv.
Bruv, the season ain't finished, bruv. If we could
Listen,
finish our bloody dinner,
it's
bruv,
so
I'm
far,
telling you
innit?
now, Tierney would be
Season so far.
clear, bruv. Clear.
The thing is, I ain't saying Tierney's not a good left back. He is, but Regulon is just that little step above him.
Nah,
Yeah,
I can't-
Regulon
also-
And he's got a higher ceiling, right?
Nah,
He's got a higher
nah.
ceiling than
Facts.
Tierney. He has. It is just absolute
yeah.
and complete facts.
It's
Nah,
a
it's
fact.
not. It's not.
It is.
I think
It's
we're
fact.
gonna-
No.
It's not.
Hear me, right? Regulon is quicker. Regulon is more skillful. Regulon is better in defense.
No, he
He's
isn't.
better at crossing.
Yes,
Yes,
he
he
is.
is.
Come on.
Yes,
no,
he
he
is.
Not. No,
He
he's not.
He is.
That is the one thing
He
that he
shades
certainly
Tierney in
isn't, bruv.
everything.
No, he doesn't.
Bruv,
No, he
remember
doesn't.
Tierney was getting twisted by Mahrez, yeah? Twisted.
Oh, we talk the same Mahrez that's been twisting everyone, brother. You're
But
right.
didn't
Except
twist
Regulon.
bruv.
Except
Oh,
Yeah,
Regulon.
regular.
Come on, bruv. Man was getting
Okay,
twisted
fine.
by who's
Okay, guys.
who's
Okay,
the
how about the rest
Chelsea?
of the
Who's
back
the
four?
Chelsea? Go on.
How
you saying?
about the rest of the back four?
No, Luke, I want to hear
What
your
do you think
opinion. Who are you saying, Regulon or Tierney?
about the rest? I went for Regulon.
Yeah,
I
good
think
man,
he's
good man.
That's
a
a
little
new.
bit better player, but I think it's a close call between the two.
Nah, I
But
completely
I
disagree,
would go
bruv.
for Regulon. How about the
I'm
rest of
happy
the
with
back
that
four?
four.
Let's hear the Spurs view on the rest of that. You've got 3 of your back 4 in there.
Yeah, obviously, big up my guy Aurier, big up Toby. And you know what? I'll put Gabriel in there. That's a fair back
Yeah,
four for me.
same. That's the back four I voted for.
I put Bellerin, you know.
Yeah,
Huh?
exactly. Because he knows.
Who? Ballerina?
I put
Darren,
Bellerin
for
in.
real, bro. For real.
You know
Yeah.
what? Do you know what?
Nah.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, like Aurier's got a penalty in him. Do you know what I
He
mean?
does.
Conceding a penalty. In. But I think Bellerin, what we need at Spurs is somebody with pace, as much pace as Regulon down the flanks, right?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure about the distribution so much, but I just like. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit of a pace merchant in it, but I preferred. My preference was Bellerin. However, like I'm not gonna like argue with a prime Aurier. Aurier is best.
That's what
Do
I'm
you know what I
saying.
mean?
You know what? Yeah.
But the
Darren,
problem
I
is
hear
the lack of consistency.
Obviously, in recent weeks, yeah, defensively, he's been a lot better. And even going forward, like before, my big problem with him was his delivery into the box. He's improved that massively. Defensively, he doesn't get caught out of position all the time. I would take him over Ballerina any day, bro.
Yeah, bro, because I hear you that Bellerin's got all the pace in the world, yeah. But
Some tree
other
shot.
than
Get
that,
out of here, bro.
yeah, other than that, man's got nothing to him. Couple
he's
fashion shows,
how many
cheese being
trees has man
planted.
How many
But see,
trees has
Aurier,
your guy planted? Huh?
Cool. Me and Ash are both giving Aurier a lot of stick, yeah. But this season,
Because he's
the way
dead,
he's
bruv.
turned it around, but the way he's turned it around this season,
He's
bro.
not dead.
This season, like you say, Darren, yeah, he's got a mistake or two in him. He's got a penalty.
Okay, let's move.
Stupid.
Let's move on. Let's go on to the centre
Your
backs.
guy planted, bro.
Is there any dispute on the 2 centre backs there? I think Alderweireld was a shoe-in, wasn't he? And then I think.
Nah, he weren't. I don't think he was a shoo-in. I think he's past his best. I don't think he's great. But our right side is centre backs. You know what I mean? His distribution ain't as good as Luiz's, but obviously he ain't got no pace, but he's got more pace than Luiz.
You say Alderweireld's distribution is not as good as Luiz.
Yeah, you know it, and don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie.
Toby
Luiz distribution, bruv. Are you serious?
Mario, you know what?
Come on,
bruv.
bruv.
Some of the diagonal balls that
that's what I'm saying.
has been doing for the
Where are you?
last 6 years.
Honestly, Luiz.
Alderweireld, they got a ping on it.
Luiz distribution, the pings.
BBM settings, bro.
Nah, bro,
BBM, man's
you're
got
crazy,
pings.
bruv. You're crazy, bruv. You're
Nah,
crazy.
bruv,
I
let's be honest.
think
You're crazy.
we're all agreed on that. Let's move on to the midfield and attack, which is, I think, a bit more interesting.
You know
So
what?
midfield three there.
I actually had Holberg. I actually had him. I was doing 4-2-3-1s. You get me? I had Holberg and Party. That was my two.
Yeah.
Ndombele.
So we've got Partey and
Hold
Ndombele.
on. Go to this comment, yeah. Toby is one of the best with the ball as a CB. That is a fact, bro.
Yes.
Fact.
Okay, ask him. Is he better? Yeah. 2 Ties Talk podcast. Is he better distribution than Luiz? Cuz you get me? How about that?
You're trying to build your thing. Don't have it, bro.
Okay,
Now,
I
I'm
think
not
he
saying
is
he's better.
as
but what
a
I'm saying
neutral.
is, you're talking about Alderweireld like his distribution is shit. Have you not been seeing
No,
the balls
I
that he's been
said
spraying for the
it's
last
not
5
as
years,
good.
bro?
What I said is it's not as.
It's much
Okay,
better.
as a neutral, I think that Alderweireld is definitely the best defender out of both these sides at centre back. He's definitely the one that's the standout. But I want to talk about the midfield. So Højbjerg, I think, has probably been the most consistent, hasn't he, this season out of both sides.
Yeah.
Thomas Partey in there, we haven't really seen the best of him yet. And then we've got
That's why it's
Ndombele, who's shown signs as well. What do you think of that midfield?
Why
Is
is
this the
Partey
weak
there?
area?
Why is Partey there?
Let's hear it.
Why is Thomas Partey in that team?
Yeah, why? Please tell me why.
I'm surprised he's made it ahead of Xhaka on Xhaka's current
Xhaka?
form. Take away his blunder the other weekend. He's been on a good run of form, and I'm surprised that he's got in ahead of Xhaka, considering he's been injured so much. We haven't seen him.
Do you know what?
But we've
I
seen
agree
Xhaka
with
in
that.
recent weeks, yeah.
I've only seen one game from Partey. One game.
Yeah.
Literally one game. So he's got in there based on his Man United away performance. Literally, that's
It's
it.
on his reputation as well. He's got in
Yeah,
there.
Yeah, because honestly, he's
yeah.
without a doubt an absolute baller. Like he's an absolute baller. Like without a doubt.
Yeah,
get
shame
me?
we haven't seen it yet though.
Doneo
No,
done the
like I
remix,
said,
man.
you'll see it. You'll see it Sunday, man.
Oh, we're
You'll
gonna see it Sunday.
don't-
Yeah,
yeah,
cool,
you're
innit?
gonna see
Well,
it.
like last time, yeah.
No, he was injured last
Let's
time.
leave this for the next part.
He's injured
Guys.
last
Let's leave
time.
that for the
Remember
next
that?
part.
Hey,
What about
remember
Ndombele
your
then?
man,
From the
man
Spurs
was
side,
fit, man.
Ndombele.
A shoe-in, a complete and utter shoe-in.
Man
Ndombele.
ran off the pitch. He was like, nah, can't hack
So
it.
silky
Get
on the
out.
ball.
Yeah,
He was
come
like,
on,
this
man.
place stinks.
Come on. Ndombele
Nah.
has to be there.
No, you know what? He looks good, but it's the formation, isn't it? If you're playing 4-2-3-1, he ain't getting in. But if
Who?
you're playing 4-3-3 like this, then I suppose so. Like he's good on the ball and that. You get me? He's
He's
alright.
good in a pivot.
He's
He's
alright.
good as a
He's
number
all
eight.
right.
He's
Bruv,
alright. Yeah, that's
Just
it.
admit,
He's alright,
admit
bro.
it, bro. Admit it. Don't do
I
this.
just said
Don't do
that. I
this.
just said
He's
that. That's all
he's
you're
more
getting,
than
bro.
all right. He's more than
That's all you're
all
getting.
right.
That's all you're getting,
He's
bro.
more
The
than
thing
all
is,
right.
That's the
he doesn't have a
He's
ceiling.
getting in right now. So
He
the
doesn't
front
have a
three, I think-
ceiling. It's all the way up here.
The front three, I think, is the most interesting. So we've got Son, Kane, and Saka. No Aubameyang, no Lacazette, no Gareth Bale. What's
How you
everyone's
not
thoughts on
having
that?
Gareth Bale in there?
Gareth Bale
I
goes in
didn't
there
have
ahead
Bale.
of Saka.
I didn't have Bale.
Who-
Gareth Bale
Let's
ahead of
say it.
Saka.
No,
Let's
Gareth
say the
Bale has to
Arsenal.
be in
Let's
there
go
over
to the Arsenal. You think Gareth Bale should be in there?
nah,
Not over Saka.
Nah,
definitely
bro.
not
No
over
way.
Saka. I think Saka's
Nah.
done way too much to prove himself. He shouldn't be in there over that.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm-
similar
I'm-
one to the party shout, I think.
Bro, Bale's
You-
already got more goals than Saka this season.
No, but the thing is,
Nah.
I'm here to fight. I'm here to fight for Spurs, but there's no way we can honestly sit here and say Bale deserves it over Saka.
Are you
Bale's been
telling me
brilliant
based
the last-
okay?
Yes, we
are you
can.
telling me based on current form, Bale does not get into this team? You're lying.
Bro, Saka has been basically Arsenal's only good player all season. Man's carried them at times.
Because he's carried them. So what? So what? He's done well.
And
Don't get
he's
me
a young boy. And he's a
I'm
young
not-
boy.
I'm
rating
not
him.
disrespecting him.
Bruv.
I'm not disrespecting him, but Bale's form, what Bale's been doing, right? These last
Three
4,
games,
5,
is it? Something like that?
Three
Yeah, but have you
games,
seen what he's been
well,
doing?
Yeah,
Have you seen what
I
he's been
agree,
doing?
he's been doing
It's
great
sublime.
things, bro. But nah,
He's
he
been
don't
doing
get in.
bits.
It's
But the thing
sublime.
is, yeah, Saka
Where's
was
he
doing
getting
that
in?
at the start of the season. Bale started doing
Son
it now.
goes
Cool.
left.
Let's hope it continues, innit?
Son goes left.
Nah,
Son
because
goes
if we're
left.
doing
Bale
if
goes.
we're doing up left, you get me. Son and in. Son went in mine, bro. Because
What?
I put Saka on the right, and I put Aubameyang on the left, and I put Kane up.
That's
You
what I
put them
did.
man over
Wait, hang
Son.
on,
Over
hang on
Son.
a minute. Wait, hang on.
Yeah,
Hey,
bro.
everyone, hang on. Everyone, just hang on a second. Yeah.
And let's say Ashley.
Are you trying to tell me, Mario? Are you trying to tell me that you this season and even based on current form that you would not have Son in it? Are you on?
Son's one of the
are you
first names on the
banter,
sheet.
bruv?
Yeah, bro.
Let's say
Yeah.
Mario's very
I'm
similar.
telling you that, bruv. Yeah, I'm telling you that. That's
wouldn't
exactly
have
what
Son.
I'm telling you. Nah, bruv. On the
You are
left, no
finished.
way.
You are finished.
Nah, bro.
Why not? Okay, why
This
not?
brother is bugging.
Because I
He's
just told you,
bugging,
bruv.
bruv.
Because I'm putting Aubameyang over there, bruv. That's why.
What,
I'm
bro?
putting
Aubameyang
Aubameyang
this
over there,
season.
bro.
Aubameyang this
Oh
season
my
over
God.
Son.
Bruv, you remember the argument that you man was screaming about ceilings. Remember that? Yeah? You man was screaming, Reguilon's got a higher ceiling, Reguilon's got a higher ceiling. Do you reckon Son's gonna reach Aubameyang levels? Do you reckon? 20 plus every season. Do you reckon?
Nah,
You
but
reckon he's gonna do that?
don't matter.
So therefore,
Bro,
no,
Son assists as well.
Son, dash way, bruv. If you're
Aubameyang's the
screaming
number 9.
ceilings,
Aubameyang's
if you're
meant to be a number
screaming-
9.
yeah, it meant to be, but he ain't a number 9, bruv. He scored all his goals on the left-hand side, bruv. Cutting in from the left-hand side, bruv.
So if we're comparing
It's
him
not
as
better
well,
than
if you're using
It's not better than
argument, if you're using arguments, yeah, to bring in Reguilon, yeah, about ceilings, yeah, until he touches Aubameyang numbers, dash way,
But
bruv.
bro, we're
if I'm
talking,
being
we're
honest,
talking
yeah.
about this season,
Ain't
bro.
getting
We're
in
talking
there.
about this season.
Bruv, nope.
No, forget all of that, bro.
Yeah, I don't think
The
we're
last
gonna-
time, no, the last time I listened to Mario, man was in the bathtub with clothes on, talking about if you're playing me, keep it on the low. The other ones, I don't wanna know. Bro, if man's got,
Bruv, that's so
Aubameyang
dead,
left
bruv.
wing,
You're trying too
if
hard, man.
Aubameyang-
Keep
no,
it
bro,
back,
if
bruv.
you
God
put
damn.
Aubameyang
Man
left wing
rehearsed
over
that
Son,
line and it did not land, cuz. It
bro,
didn't
man,
land.
rehearsed.
bruv.
If you got
You know,
Okay,
Aubameyang,
you know
when
what
the plane crashes,
I
bruv?
don't want to
Boom.
hear it, bro.
That's what it was, bruv. That was
Aubameyang
awful,
over
bruv.
Son.
Never
Yeah,
in life.
Mario,
Never in life.
You're on.
No,
Right,
no,
okay,
no.
then, guys. Let's move on from this. Let's move on to the game itself. I've got some stats for you just before, and then we'll get each side's opinion of going into the game. So, Arsenal currently 10th, Spurs 7th, 5 points behind Chelsea, 7 points ahead of Arsenal. Arsenal have won just 2 of the last 13 Premier League North London derbies. Spurs winning 5 of the last 12 in the
Sorry,
Premier League.
Can you
That
repeat
is.
that again, please?
Arsenal have won 2 of the
Don't
last
repeat that
13.
again. Don't go to
Spurs
the
have won
stuff.
5 of the last 12 in the Premier League.
Oh, that's
Spurs,
nice.
though, haven't won in the Premier League at the Emirates since 2010 when a certain Gareth Bale scored. Arsenal's recent form, just 7 points from the last 6 games and just 3 wins in the last 10 home Premier League games. Spurs won the last 3 Premier League games, but won just 2 of the last 9 away games in the Premier League. Both had good wins in Europe in midweek, though. So we'll go to the Tottenham boys first. What are you expecting from this game? Are you expecting the Spurs win, and what kind of lineup do you think you'll go for?
Right. Let me go. Yeah. I expect to win. That is the fact. I expect to win. I expect at least 2-1. Yeah, Arsenal. They'll have a good spell, 10, 15 minute spell, but we'll do them. Like going forward, they ain't gonna be able to handle us. I've got my team. Can I read it out?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so I got Lloris in goal, regular on left back, Toby and Sanchez. I like Rodon, but I don't think he's quite ready yet.
Play Rodon or Dyer, please.
Listen, don't underestimate Joe Rodon, you know, right? Ori on the right, Dombele, Højbjerg in the middle, Son, Dele, Bell with Kane up top. That's what I've got. Quite an attacking one. Yeah, I would start Dele. Yeah. He's slowly improving, and he likes a game against the Arsenals and the Chelseas of this world.
You know what?
So
going to the lineup. Yeah, I wouldn't have Dele just because I don't think he has done anything to, like, no offense to him, but I don't think he's done anything to deserve a start in a game as big as this. I think if we're going on recent games, Lucas Moura has to be in that starting 11. And do you know what? Yeah, because of how clumsy Arsenal's midfielders and defenders can be, that's the reason why we need Lucas Moura in there, pressing, winning the ball. So for me, the starting lineup is the same as yours. Yeah, backline is the same. Midfield is the same, apart from I would play Lucas in the number 10 role. And then obviously the front three, Bale, Son and Thingy. But do you know what? It's a difficult one because if we go there and we sit back, yeah, I think we're going to be in trouble. We will be in trouble because if we invite them on, they're going to score.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah? But I think that the thing is, I look at them, yeah, they're not the kind of team that I look at and I say, you know what, yeah, I respect that they're going to dominate the ball. Do you see it? I think if we go there and we take the game to them, we'll play them out the park. They won't be able to handle the front three. So we have to go there on the front foot. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. If we go there on the front foot, we win that game.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
I mean, obviously, in the reverse fixture, when we played them at home, we sat back and hit them on the counter and it worked, didn't it? But I feel like now, the way we've been playing recently, high press, and like you say, Lucas Moura in the 10, winning the ball back high up the pitch. That's the way I want to see us approach that game. I want to see us trying to dominate from early.
You ain't doing that, bruv. Are you man forgetting who your manager is, bruv? You think you're gonna come to the carpet, yeah, and go all out attack? Are you crazy, bruv?
No, that's what we're saying.
You're not doing that, bruv. You're gonna do the counter thing. You get me? Yeah. Just like what happened at your place earlier on. We have all the ball, but the difference is now is we're playing with a 10 in it, yeah. So it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different.
Know what, yeah. My only thing is, it
really is.
Let's let Ash go.
My thing is, when we've got Bell in the side, yeah. When we've got Bell in the side, we can't when we've got Bell in the side, I don't think we can do this sit back thing because Bell off the ball, he's not really any use to us. I'd rather have Stevie Bergwijn if we're playing off the ball. So when Bell's in the team, he needs to be playing on the halfway line, in your half, deep in your half. Halfway line is the furthest he needs to be coming back. So I'm hoping we go all out.
Yeah, Mourinho set up defensive too many times over.
Yeah, but recently
back
only like too often.
I just don't see it. I think you guys are gonna be defensive. We're gonna have all the ball. Do you know what I mean? And we just need to be clinical. That's the thing. We're gonna create chances. Yeah, if we're clinical, the game's wrapped up. Yeah, but the only people that beat Arsenal is Arsenal, bruv, to be fair. Like, if you honestly, you just have to look at our last 5 games in it, yeah? And the only people that's beating Arsenal is Arsenal, bruv. Like, we give opportunities. And if we give opportunities away like we have been, like, literally, we've been doing it for fun recently, then it's going to be peak.
So you think that we are not going to create anything and score anything ourselves? It's going to be you that gives it to us. Is that what you're trying to tell me, yeah?
Yeah, bruv.
You're smoking.
Mario, in all honesty.
Hey, Mario, stop with the magnum, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. That is exactly what I'm saying, bro.
Let's hear the Arsenal team now. What do you guys think?
Kane, Son and Bale, you're not worried?
Nah, obviously, I'm only worried about Kane because I know we're gonna give up chances, and then he's just gonna pounce on them, and I know that, and so I'm fully worried about that. I'm fully worried about that. I ain't gonna
You're
lie.
worried about Bales, bro, because Bale's gonna put in his
Let's go, Mario. Let's go. What's your Arsenal lineup for this game?
You know what? I'm going. Obviously, Leno at the back. I'm going Tierney on the left. You know what? Only because of Son, I'm going with Gabriel. Otherwise, I'd gone with Mari, because of the pace element in it, So I'm going Gabriel, and then I'm going Louise, and then I'm going Cedric. And that's the thing, innit? What you guys don't even understand is we don't even rate Bellerin like that. You get me? We don't even rate him. Like, the preference for our right back is Cedric. Like, our preference for right back is Cedric all day. And then obviously the pivot is going to be Partey and Xhaka. Like that just kind of picks itself.
Oh,
and
no,
then
Mohamed El Rivaldo, what you called him,
Well, man scored one banger.
What Pyramid Pirlo? Bruv, you man need to check out the group. Man showed you 3 bangers.
We don't share, bro.
3 bangers, bro.
3 bangers from Harry Winks, bro.
Whatever, mate.
Let's get back to the. So, Matt, what's the rest of the team? Mario?
Yeah, and then obviously I'm going ESR in the 10, and then I'm going Saka on the right. You know what I mean? And then I'm going Bamiyang on the left, and then Lacazette up top.
He likes Lacazette in the North London derby, doesn't he? He's got a couple.
These man don't even know their best team. We know our best team. These man are
what do you mean, bro? Of course.
What about you, Russy? What are you going with, Russy?
Do you know what? I would probably play the same, but I'd probably go Bellerin right back. The speed element.
For a bit more pace.
Like I said, quick. And then that's my only change. I would go Gabriel for the same reason. Stick Louise in there. Yeah, I'll go same, I think. But I think Bellerin just brings a little bit more than Cedric does. Going forward anyway. And if he's not going to come and sit back, then may as well just play on that a little bit. Push forward. Like you said, if we're clinical, we'll score goals. I ain't saying Spurs ain't going to create anything. But if we're clinical, you give yourself a chance, don't you? Like at Spurs, you have the ball, we create chances, do nothing with it, then you get punished quick. 2 counter-attacks, whatever, and that's it.
Just quickly on the flip side, then, if that was the team you're playing against Spurs, what are you thinking? Are you feeling confident with that?
Yeah, confident.
All day.
Confident. 3-1.
I support Arsenal, bruv. This is what I support Arsenal, bruv. So we could the same way we could go and slap a team up 4-5. You get me? It's the same way we could lose 4-5. We ain't gonna do. The difference is, we ain't ever gonna be shipping 4 in it. That's the one thing Mikel has done. Yeah, he sorted out that back line in it. Yeah, so we ain't shipping more than 2. There's no way you man are scoring more than 2. It's not happening. Yeah, like that it's not gonna happen. Yeah, that's. You know what I mean? I'll take everyone's money.
So let's get some quick score predictions then. Let's go from the Arsenal side first.
I think it's 2-1. 2-1 Arsenal.
I'm going 2-1 as well.
And you Spurs boys?
Look at all these men on the fence.
Yeah, 2-1 Spurs. 2-1 Spurs.
It'll be a 1-goal game.
I wouldn't be surprised at a 3-1, but I'm gonna be diplomatic and be 2-1 in it.
I want a 3-1. I feel like we're gonna concede. It's inevitable, but like we say, I want to see us playing attacking on the front foot, and then when Kane, Son, and Bale up front, it's
gonna be so counter, man. I don't know why have you got so much faith in Jose.
That's what I want to see.
I'm going 3-1. 3-1, Totty.
3-1. So I'll tell you mine. I'm going for a 2-1 Spurs. It's very close, but I just think Spurs in form at the moment, and that Arsenal defence does worry me a little bit. And I think with Bale in form, Kane back on it, I think it could be. I think it'll be a close game, though. I think it'll be.
I'm not having it. These are the same man. That these man. Yeah, feed the goat. These man, all the never a foul man. Every one of them. They all thought you man were winning the league, you know. All of them thought you man were winning the league, you know. They said Jose's a winner. Jose's a winner. I was like, you man are idiots, bro. I was like, you man are idiots. All of them, you know.
I never said that.
I said it on a different podcast. I said it.
Unbelievable.
Okay, guys. Right, guys,
Jesus.
let's get on to the next part of the show, and it's the question everyone is wanting to be answered. Who's got best kits? Arsenal or Spurs? Who does have the best kits?
Currently, it's
Can we
Arsenal.
get the
Yeah, Arsenal. It's Arsenal, and I'll give it to them. I don't care about kids.
Yeah,
I
man.
care about
bothered about them.
I care about
bothered
the
about
babies,
kids.
bro.
We obviously got the best kicks. They've got a cock on a ball, bruv, as their badge, bruv.
All right,
Come
skip
on.
the kits.
Yeah,
and let's
that's a
move
good
on
one.
to
Yeah,
trophies.
that's a good one. You know, you man can have kids. You man can have kids.
We've got trophies
Looking
to
at
go
them
with the
kits
kits.
there, though.
These ain't even our best ones.
Looking at them kits there, though, I'd take ours still.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
Don't lie.
over them ones.
That 0-2 one. What's that 0-2 one?
Yeah,
The
we
Holton
both
kit is
got better
iconic.
kits.
What's that 0-2
Holton is
one?
iconic.
Yeah, that's the best
You
one.
know,
there.
Darren,
That
that's
Holton
an
one is the
iconic
best
one.
one,
There.
yeah.
That's a
Wait.
1994.
Sorry. What's that 0-2 kit?
That's
What's that
iconic.
0-2 kit?
That's the Henri thing, right? That's the Henri
Wait,
thing.
is that
That's the Invincibles win the league at White Hart Lane team.
Ah, that's where it is. Ah, that one. Okay.
What about
And that
the
and
gold
that
one?
gold
Remember
one. What's
that
the
far
gold
back,
one?
bro?
The gold one. The gold. I think that's the Will Tord one, isn't it? United.
it is?
Yeah,
No,
Yeah,
I don't like
yeah.
this.
98 JVC, 0102 the Dreamcast.
that's another double.
Fucking hell, bro.
This is a
Spare
North
winners.
London
Oh,
derby.
you know what? That far
Aye.
left one, that looks like the Sol
Aye.
Campbell double winning. I think that one.
That's you couldn't have
The
picked one that
Dreamcast one. I
won
think
the.
that's
You couldn't
Yeah,
have picked
that's
the
fine.
one in the cup.
Okay.
This is a preview for the derby in the future on Sunday. Yeah, this is not National History Channel.
Isn't it? What's
Forget
this?
National History
Saying,
Channel.
man.
National History Channel.
bro.
Kids.
Get on
You're-
with it.
The best centre back you've ever gave birth to, bruv, has won a double with
Bruv,
my club, bruv.
this is
How
not
about that?
national-
Ledley King
Channel,
didn't.
bro.
Ledley King
Oh
didn't.
my
No, he didn't.
Ledley
Yes,
King,
Darren, that's what I'm saying.
3 games a season, yeah?
Listen, my friend. Listen, don't let this
Lies,
Magnum
bro.
you're drinking get to your head, brother. Yeah. Stop it,
Bruv.
innit.
You honestly believe that Ledley King was a better centre back than
Yeah.
that?
Ledley King's the best defender we produced.
That's a myth.
Lies.
And do you know
Lies.
something?
Well,
about
okay
Ledley
then,
King?
guys.
A lot of ex-England, and these are not ex-Spurs players. These are ex-England from other clubs. Yeah, a lot of them came out and said Ledley King's one of the best defenders they played with.
Whatever, mate.
The guy had one
Right.
knee. He hardly trained, and he performed how he did, bro. Imagine him if he
Come
didn't
on,
have
bruv.
any problems.
Jack Wilshere would have been messy if he didn't get injured, bruv.
Oh,
How about
yeah,
that?
That's a whole different
No,
argument.
That's a whole
Exactly, bruv. This is what I'm saying, but if buts and maybes.
Yeah, because Ledley wasn't snorting lines, bro.
Jack
Allegedly.
Wilshere was only good for the academy. That's all I
Okay,
can say.
mate.
He was only good for the
Okay,
academy.
mate.
Yeah.
Right, guys, let's move on to. Let's move on. So, Arsenal and Tottenham both not had the best of seasons so far. So let's start with. We'll go with Spurs first. What is a good season for Tottenham? Where
Top
would you
four-
need to finish for it to be good?
Top four and a trophy minimum. Anything else
That's
is a
your minimum.
failure. Anything else is a failure, right? Top four and a trophy minimum. Yeah.
So leave-
What are you?
leave-
Why is a man laughing when
You
you're
know
not
why we're
doing
laughing,
any of
bruv.
anything?
Don't win
You
trophies.
know-
You're not doing anything.
Let's
Stop
keep
it.
it Spurs.
That's
Let's
why
keep
we're
it
laughing,
Spurs.
cuz. You get me?
Stop it.
That's why we're
Stop
laughing.
it.
Because you said trophy.
Stop it.
Because
Top
you said
four and a
trophy.
You know
trophy
what, yeah?
minimum.
Bruv, last time
Well,
we
let's-
had a trophy, yeah, there was no grey
Yeah,
in your
blah
beard
and all
group,
that, blah and more blah. But top
Let's
four and
keep
a
it
trophy
Spurs.
minimum.
Top four and a trophy. What about you, Ash?
Do you know what? Yeah. It's a difficult one. Listen,
Six
Don't
last
say-
season.
mine's different to Darren. I'm not gonna lie. My minimum my minimum is I want us to get Champions League football. Whether that's winning Europa or whether that is getting the top four, I don't care in it. I want Champions League football next season. I'd like a trophy, but if I had to pick one,
Champions League's more important.
I'd obviously much rather win the Europa League over the League Cup. League Cup would be nice, but here's the thing: if we win the League Cup and we ain't in the Champions League, I'm going to be feeling a little bit shit at the end of the season.
It's not a step up, is it, from last
It's
season?
not. It's not really. The trophy's nice, yes, but when you look at the bigger picture, which is what I say to Arsenal fans, you might have won 3 FA Cups here and there, but in the last 15 years. But when you look at the bigger picture, it's not done
Still
nothing
suck.
for you. You've not
still
progressed. Do you see
How
what I'm
about you,
saying?
Callum? What do you think?
Progression,
For
Champions League.
me, I want the Europa League. I don't care where we finish if we win the Europa League, and I feel like we've got the ability to do that with Jose as our manager. There is obviously a couple of strong teams in the competition still, but I feel like that's our best bet. But then, like Ash said, if we happen to win the Carabao and finish 6th or whatever, no way am I happy with that. Yeah, it's
Not
gonna be
worth
nice to win a
Yeah.
trophy and it'll be cool to celebrate that week. But I want Champions League football. But I want a
standard.
trophy. And Europa
We
League's the way to
deserve
do
that. We deserve that, man. That
We need to
stadium
bring-
alone deserves that.
Kane deserves that.
Do you
more
know
than
what? Yeah,
even us.
Yeah, straight.
watching the
Straight.
Champions League games midweek. Yeah, I was just watching that, and I just like,
I miss
I
it.
need to see my
The
team
heart
back in
sinks,
this
innit?
tournament.
Your
Bruv,
heart sinks, man.
bruv, I
For
was
you
watching
Arsenal,
it,
man, what's it
like,
been,
I
like, 5
need to
years?
see us back in there, man.
Too long.
Yeah,
You man ain't
Let's
seen Champions League.
big time.
let's go over to Arsenal then. Currently 10th and Champions League looking unlikely through the league qualification.
Unlike
12 points outside at the moment.
Possible.
What's a good season for Arsenal? Won the FA Cup last season, finished in
Next
8th.
season. Next
Let's go with
season.
let's go
You
with
know what?
Roddy.
And I've even like discounted this season. You know what? We can get into Europa again. Like these boys have said, Europa League football ain't where you want to be. I don't want to be watching my team play on a Thursday night. We spent too many years taking the piss out of Spurs to be sitting here saying a good season for us is finishing getting into Europa. That ain't good enough. That's probably what's going to happen. We'll probably finish and get a Europa place. Honestly, can't see us winning it. But I think what will happen is it'll be a Europa place again and another season of playing football in the middle of nowhere on Thursday nights.
How about you, Mario?
Yeah, we got to win the Europa. That's the only option, bro. The league's dead. League's finished, mate.
It's
You
looking
mentioned about winning trophies. You can't laugh.
This is what I'm saying. Like, man's creasing, bro. When was the last time you won a trophy, bro? You didn't even laugh like that.
Europe, you
Your
know. You
voice
can't
wasn't
even
even
chat
broken,
to me about
Your
Europe.
voice wasn't even broken, bro.
You can't chat to us about Europe.
Your voice
Yeah,
was
like,
not
where's your
even
European
broken, bro.
You can't
Your
chat to
voice
us
was
about
not even
Europe.
broken, bruv, the last time you won a trophy of any significance.
Bro, when was the last time you won a major European
blood.
trophy? You can't name it. You can't put it.
Yeah, cup winners cup, bruv. Long
That's not a
time
major. That's not a
ago,
major.
bruv.
That's not the
long
UEFA
time
Cup
ago.
or the
bruv.
Champions League. It's not. It's neither of them. So don't be giving that.
Okay,
that's
I
not
can
European.
honestly, bruv. Until you win a trophy, don't even mention the word trophy, bruv. You shouldn't even be able to say
You know what?
trophy.
Yeah, I'll
get me,
say
bro.
this with my chest.
You shouldn't
that
even be able to say trophy.
I will say this that with my chest,
Go
we'll
on,
get
say it.
further than you in the Europa League this season.
Okay, cool. £50 bet
Standard.
on that.
That is standard.
Yeah.
That is
£50
standard.
bet on that.
100%.
Yeah,
That
facts.
is
50,
standard.
50.
You get
Alright,
further, you ain't
cool.
winning that.
Let's
No,
go.
You lot ain't winning that.
Yeah, that's done, mate. Yes, thank you.
We're
More money
we're
I'm
winning
taking off Ash, man.
more
Jeez,
than
man.
Arsenal.
They're just
More
throwing
than
away money, bruv. You must be rich, bruv. Rich.
Let's
Rich.
look
Bro,
at the
don't
future
worry.
of each team
I,
then.
I,
So
I need
each-
to make my £50 back in it. So obviously, there you go in it.
What happened, bruv? Right.
So
Easy
for,
money, mate.
so you want so let's go to Spurs. You want Champions League. How does this team get into the Champions League next season? What do you need to improve?
Next season, we need to.
How long you
Simple. I said it yesterday. I say it again. We need defenders. We need 2 centre backs. Yeah, we need 2 centre backs and we need a right back. Forget about wingers and forward positions for now. Yeah, we have scored over 100 goals this season.
Yeah, you've got the goals, haven't you? If you've got
that
Kane and
is not-
Son, you've got the goals.
Exactly. That is not the sign of a club that needs. We do need a right winger, but that's not the sign of a club that is desperate.
You think
for
defence
forwards.
is the
Yeah,
We need
standard.
defenders in it.
What
Standard.
about you? Do you both agree?
Yeah.
And obviously,
Yeah,
it's a difficult.
yeah.
It's a difficult thing now. Yeah. Obviously, it came out today from Alistair Gold, who's a very reputable Spurs insider. Yeah, that Tottenham spending is only going to depend on any outgoing. So that means Dyer goodbye, Sanchez goodbye, Harry Winks goodbye, and
Lamella.
keep Lamella. He's nah.
Why do we hold on to this?
Let him
bro?
go.
Why
Let
do
him
we
go.
hold on to this
Listen,
every year?
okay, anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
what
He's had a
I'm saying
couple
is-
of good
Let him go.
weeks, but we hold on to him every
Get
year.
rid of these, man. Get rid of Sanchez, Dyer, and Winks. Yeah, and
There's about
bring me
7
2
man that
centre
can
backs.
go.
Yeah.
Bring me
So
two.
thin the squad a little bit and bring in those 2 centre backs and a right back.
Bring in a
Yeah.
listen. If we can shut up shop, yeah, we're on stuff. 100 goals. How many other teams have scored 100 goals this season?
That's true. But you know what? I will say this, yeah, just to dash my 2 pennies worth in. I
Zero.
believe Hugo Lloris his time is done. I believe that
I
about
agree with
2
that.
or 3 seasons ago, like we need to start blooding in a new fresh keeper. I think right across the back line, bar left back.
It'll be a new team then, won't it? It'll be the end of that old Tottenham team. and
Darren,
it's
who do you
new
replace
cycle
him?
then.
What's that? Who?
Who do you replace
That's
him?
what I don't know. This is the thing. Like
What,
I'm not gonna
goalkeepers?
lie. I'm not even gonna
I've
lie.
got
I don't
2
know enough
targets.
about. I don't know enough about the
I've got 2
keepers.
targets, yeah. For goalkeeper, my number 1 is Donnarumma from AC Milan. If that can't happen, honestly, bro, I would take Areola from Fulham. That guy's a sick goalkeeper, bruv.
Yeah. You think Donnarumma would come anywhere near us, though?
The thing is, Donnarumma wouldn't come, but
He won't come anywhere near us, though.
Oh, these men are backup keepers.
I wouldn't take Nick Pope.
If anything, Sam Johnston's better than both of them, man. You mentioned.
Nah, he's not better than Areola.
He is, bro. He is.
He's not.
Well, let's get the Arsenal side then. What do Arsenal need to do? From my perspective, I think Tottenham are a lot closer than Arsenal at the moment. What do Arsenal need to?
Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it.
Right back, centre mid partner for Party, and then we need a striker, bruv. Like we need a striker. We need a number 2 striker, bruv. That's gonna bang.
Would you let Lacazette go?
Yeah, I think he's done. You know what I mean? I love Lacazette. Yeah, he's great at holding the ball up, but
he's not that 20 goal a season striker.
Yeah, he don't score enough goals, bruv. Ultimately, in it. So if we got another man that can bring some more goals to the party, bruv, then that's what we need, bruv. But I don't know. I'm a bit 50-50 with the manager, if I'm being completely honest. Like, you get me? So I don't know. I don't know. He's learning on the job, bruv. Like, and it's doing my head in, to be honest. So I'm not really. I don't know, man. Some of his substitutions. Well, no, he has, because defensively we're a lot better. Do you know what I mean? And we ain't playing 5 at the back in order to do that, yeah. So defensively, like, we're a lot better. Like, we control games. We're not getting slapped. You know what I mean? So he's done a job defensively there, but the players just ain't good enough to play that champagne football that he wants out the back. Do you know what I mean? There's always mistakes, and it's always going to happen. So I think if we get a better, a better partner for Partey, another striker, and a right back, I think, lift off, man.
What about you, Roy?
I'd lob another centre half in there as well, personally.
Alongside Gabriel?
Yeah. I don't think Luiz is the answer. Yeah, he's all right for a look. He's a stopgap, but he's not the answer. Holding, on occasion he's all right. Not good enough long term.
Got a lot of average centre backs, haven't you? Probably Chambers in there as well. Yeah,
we started collecting them. We used to collect defensive midfielders. Started collecting centre halves now. The good thing is as well, we got rid of a lot of deadwood in the last window, which was decent. That's the only plus.
Yeah, I think you need to do it again this summer, and then you can bring in those 2 or 3 that can string people. I think there is quite a lot of work to do.
Yeah, man, I'm saying Lamptey. Yeah, I'd love Lamptey.
Yeah, you know what? I would take
all over that.
He's all over that.
Yeah, he is definitely.
And you know what? Speaking of managers, what's your man's thoughts on Jose? Because before I was sticking to my guns in this, and I was saying, listen, I was saying if he can change the football, because I always knew, even when we was shit and we had that bad spell, I always knew that we had the players to play front foot football, and we had the players to be doing a lot better than what we was. So at the time, I was furious. I wanted Jose out because I couldn't stand that football. But I said if he changes it, I will stick by him. So that's where I am right now.
You know what? I personally, I think he's finished. You know what I mean? Like, in my honest assessment, I think he's finished. I think you man are playing like so defensive. I know recently, you've changed it up and that, but I think when you'll see on Sunday, it's going to be back foot. It's going to be back foot, and I think your strengths are with going forward, isn't it? Like your forward play. You know what I mean? Like finishing, scoring, creating. That's where your strengths are, yeah? And I don't know. He seems to think because you got Holberg and that you man can just score 1 goal and hold out. Like it's not gonna happen, man. You know what I mean?
Get out of here, bruv.
It hasn't happened recently. What I would say with regards to Jose, at first we were looking good. He had us looking really good. Smacking up Man United, beating City, beating Arsenal, and then from about the November to January, it just
got figured out though. Don't you think it got figured out though?
No,
you know what I mean? That counter attack.
No, because he decided to change it. He changed it. It just was negative football.
He does that.
So we're drawing against Palace. We're drawing against Wolves. We're drawing against or losing to teams that we should never be letting them get results against. And now he's turned it back again, and now we're starting to play the attacking football again. So he's kind of. I was a bit Jose out, like
I was
a couple of months ago.
Back and forth still.
I'm giving him till the end of the season, like I said. I originally said I would. So I'm going to give him till the end of the season and see what happens from there.
Okay,
I think
if you didn't get that Champions League or that trophy, you'd say Jose gone.
Nah, do you know what? For me,
we have to give him the Europa League, Carabao Cup, see what he can do in there, innit? It's clear to see that you don't trust our defenders. Anyhow, we get a good result, manage to lift a trophy, and Levy backs him and signs a good centre back for us, gets rid of the deadwood. Then I can only trust him. But like Darren said, man's been back and forth with him this season as well. Like there's times where I've watched the football and I thought, yeah, Jose masterclass or whatever. And there's other times against Palace and them type of teams, I'm thinking, why are we sitting back for the whole half?
The Brighton game rattled me, bro. Rattled.
So let's go to the Arsenal side then with Arteta. Sorry, Ash, you want to just finish?
Yeah, and what I was saying is, if we let's say we don't win a trophy, yeah. But if we have a very strong end to the season, we finish like 1 or 2 points behind top 4. Are you still Jose out?
Am I? If we finish, say that again. Sorry, because I just saw.
Say we have. I know the AJ thing, innit? The AJ thing. I didn't even see it. Now that's all I can see, man.
I'm sorry. No disrespect.
Say we have a strong.
Well, your new tune is banging, bruv. I like it, bruv. Still, man. Big up.
Bell's gonna be bringing it back. Don't worry about that, bruv. But what I'm saying is, yeah. Say we have a strong finish to the season now, yeah, where we just miss out on top 4, but we don't win a trophy. Would you want him gone?
Yeah, standard. Gone later.
Do you know what? I'd have to see when the time comes because it depends on. There's too many technicals involved.
We brought him in for a reason, yeah. And if he doesn't, we brought him in for an objective. I believe that objective was to get Champions League and/or to win a trophy. If none of the above happened, all on. Let me finish, right? Yeah. Like at the end of the day, if he doesn't meet any of those objectives, see you later.
Who are you replacing him with?
So that's what I'm saying.
I don't know because I'm not even sure. I'm not sure about Hassan Hutl. I don't think so. And everybody's saying Nagelsmann. I don't know.
Jose's we're a club that needs trophies. Jose's won trophies. He knows how to do it. If the players trust him, then there's no reason.
Let's go to Arsenal then with Arteta. You both happy for him to stay and have another season?
I think it all depends what he does in the summer. Like I said, some of the things he does at the minute, even last night, make substitutions. He made that triple sub, and I'm sat there thinking, is he trying to attack? Is he trying to defend? Literally just sat there and we were all like, don't even know what he's trying to achieve. Obviously,
I don't even think it was a triple. I don't think it was a triple. I think it was just an El Neni sub, you know. And then because we scored, he's like, fuck it, man, them come true.
Yeah,
honestly,
I mean, this is what I mean. It's he does it too often. He seems to favour the wrong players. He favours Willian. And yes, he's getting a couple of assists these days, but come on, his persistence has been for way too long now. And it's just it's one of these at the minute. He keeps making just random decisions. You've got to give him to the end of the season. Cleared the deadwood out. Let's see what he does in the summer. If he's got plans to bring people in, give him a bit more time.
Yeah. I'm 50-50, man. I'm proper 50-50 with Arteta, man. I don't really know what he's on. His substitutions, I think, are just... his substitutions are awful, bruv. Like, his substitutions are awful. But the thing is, they've been working. You get me? Like, the Willian Benfica thing, that, in hindsight, was a masterstroke. But at the time, I was losing my shit. You know what I mean? I was like, how you mean you're bringing on Willian when we need a goal, bruv? He's everything but provide you with a goal. He's not a goal threat. Like that's a fact. You get me? This will all change if he scores his usual screamer against you lot. If he scores, you get me, against you lot, it'll change, man. You know what I mean? Like my opinion of him will completely change, bruv. But at the minute, I'm not really rating Willian, man. To be honest,
we know how much time
he's so stubborn with it as well, man. It's jarring, man. They're stubborn.
He's got a minute left. Let's finish with, if you could have one player from the opposite side, who would you have?
Saka.
Yeah, Saka.
But you won't be able to make the 11.
No, you can sit on the bench.
No, exactly.
Talk about it. You man just let it slip. Like, come on.
For the future, bro.
You ain't talking about sub out. No way, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
So who are you having with the Arsenal?
I'm taking Højbjerg, man. That's it.
I'm taking Kane. You need a striker. You get Harry Kane in the midst.
Well, to be fair, he's one of ours anyway, innit? But he wasn't good enough, innit? So
he was 9. He was 9.
And I said, you know what, bro? Don't worry about it, man. Bit overweight and that. You know what I mean? Go down the road, mate. Not good enough over here, mate. Go down the road.
Get on the bus.
And has anyone got any final comments they want to make?
Thanks for the 3 points in advance.
Boy, that is definitely like mad bossy, but I can't see it happening, to be honest.
Respect for the
2010's the last time, bro. It's not happening. I think it's it'll be a close game, bruv, but I think we're definitely nicking
Would
it,
any
bruv.
of you lot take a draw? I'd take a draw. I can't lie. I'll take it.
Nah, like I said,
I'll be disappointed.
We're 10th, bruv.
I'll be disappointed.
The league is
I'll take it, and
he's changing both centre back pairings tomorrow, man. He's changing both centre backs.
Nah, man.
He's changing both centre backs. He don't really care. You know what I mean? Is what it is, bruv. It's going to be down to the players to step up, because Arteta's looking at it just like this is an inconvenience, bruv. You get me? Like bigger fish to fry, even though we got the 3 away goals. You get me? So,
and you know what? I love what Jose said. Yeah, he's not looking down. He's looking up. He ain't looking at you, man.
I know, but what he needs to do is turn around and look at his trophy cabinet and see that it's empty to blood clot. That's what he needs to do.
Jose
remember, he's your manager, bruv. He's your manager, bruv. Yeah.
You don't want to go look at
your trophy cabinet, bruv. Even at the top, there's no trophies in your cabinet right now, cuz. You get me?
There's
the last time. Come on, man. Oh, get out of here. Why are you trying to pretend like you man got
there's no trophies in the cabinet? There are plenty.
No trophies in the cabinet.
Change your talk.
These men are young, bruv. They don't know about what it's like to win trophies, bruv.
Change your talk.
They don't know,
there are
bruv.
trophies in the cabinet, and more European means
them man don't know about what it's like, yeah. Like a Magnum, bruv.
Please.
After winning a league or something, bruv. You man don't know about winning trophies, bruv. Don't know about.
Well, on that note, then, guys.
Count the last time you won the league.
It was a lot closer to today than when you lot won the league.
Yeah, bruv. The last time you man won the league, was it black and white TVs and that?
61. All well and good.
61, you know.
So what?
60 and never again.
Right now, we are better than you. Okay,
Right, it's been fighting talk, but we'll end it there. Thanks for coming on, everybody. It's been a great show. Please like and subscribe, everyone. And we'll catch you guys on the next one on the Arsenal Way.
Big up the Arsenal.
Come on, you Spurs.